Welcome to Late Night Gaming. My name is Rachel, and today we will be continuing Coffee Talk 2. In our last episode, we talked to Bailey's, Silver, and Amanda. And Bailey's invited us to his and Lua's wedding, and we're also going to have an after party at the coffee shop. And we also said our goodbyes to Silver and Amanda, who will be leaving Seattle, and they're gonna go on a road trip before Amanda goes back to space. And Silver also announced that he does in fact have a girlfriend, so his whole mission of coming to Earth and finding companionship was a success. So that was all that partook in the previous episode. But as you can see, we are going to talk to Aqua. So let's go ahead and start up the conversation. Hello, Miss Aqua.
Hi, Rachel. How are you?
Good, as usual. How about you?
Honestly, lots of things have happened. Can I order something first, though?
Of course. What would you like?
Can you make me a cup of chai?
Do I have anything? Okay, I think this is what I need to make her. Tea, ginger, cinnamon. Masala chai. A cup of masala chai for the lady with eclectic tastes.
Thank you. It's delicious.
You're welcome. So, you were saying?
Oh, right. It's just, I've been busy working on my game.
Ah, I see. How's it going?
It's pretty difficult, but I'll manage.
I'm glad to hear that. How's that contract you talked about the other day going?
Oh, that. I rejected it, of course. There's no saving it, really. Which is a shame. I truly liked their games. But with all the shady requirements they had, I could tell they looked down on us small developers. And the scary thing is, if I hadn't known what I know now, just because they were a publisher I loved a lot, I would have overlooked all of that.
That's understandable, though. You trusted them not to take advantage of you.
Well, it has to be fair for both of us, right? Because at the end of the day, it's business. But, I don't know.
Yeah.
Actually, I tried negotiating with them, because I wondered if they still had any good faith left. Don't tell Myrtle, okay?
Okay, I won't.
But as expected, it really didn't go anywhere. Instead, they insisted they're doing me a favor since I'm just a small developer, and I wasn't thinking rationally or in business terms.
Oof. Doesn't sound like good faith to me.
Right? Considering the unfair conditions they're expecting me to accept, they could have at least been polite about it.
I doubt they care, though.
Yeah. That aside, Myrtle is coming here soon.
Great. So you two made up already?
Yes. We apologized to each other.
Nice.
I know I was probably being a little confusing. I didn't explain the context I applied to the situation very well. But she made it clear that she understood why I was anxious, and she apologized for assuming. That really helped. Now she's helping me speed up development.
I'm happy to hear that. Hey.
Hi, Myrtle. We were just talking about you.
Okay. Nothing too terrible, I hope. Don't worry. Only all the good stuff. Huh. Anyway, sorry, Rachel. I won't be ordering today.
Why?
We don't have time. We're going to the expo sale, right?
Oh, you're right.
Expo sale?
We're hunting new parts for my PC. It's been a bit slow lately.
A bit? She's joking. It's pretty much in its death throes. If we're going, you're building a whole new setup. But if you just want parts, I can always give you mine. But at this point, I'm not sure it'll be any help at all, to be honest with you.
Yeah. No, you're right. It's time to move forward with the productivity. I've been putting off upgrading things for a while now. So it really is time for a better setup.
That's the spirit. Go big or go home.
Sorry, Rachel. Seems like we have to go now. Thanks for the drink. I'll see you later.
Yeah, take care. Safe trip and good luck. Her tentacles. Hey. Let's see. I guess I'll go over today's checklist. Hey, he's back. Well, hello, gentlemen. Hey, Rachel. Rachel! Nice seeing you here, Henry. How goes it? Good, good, good. I see you're doing good, too. As usual. What do you want to drink, Henry? It's on me. No, that won't do. Well, let's talk about bills later. So, what will it be? You first. You sure? Okie dokie. I'll have one STMG, please. Okay, I don't remember what that is. Milk, ginger, honey. One STMG coming up. Ah, it smells so nice. Spot on. Thanks, Rachel. You're very welcome. How about you, sir? Oh, it's my turn. Something with ginger, please. Anything else with that? Well, what would you recommend? Anything from your new tea line is fine. Oh, I see you have a new selection. Yes, we have blue pea and hibiscus tea available. Hibiscus, huh? You should try Tejahe Rosella. It's pretty good for this kind of weather. Sounds familiar. It's ginger steeped with roselle buds, another name for hibiscus. Anything else in it? Well, it's a bit sweet. Interesting. I'll try it then. A Tejahe Rosella. Do I have that recipe? Oh. I do. Hibiscus, ginger, and honey. And I think I have to give him the... Do I give him this? Hold on, let me check. I do. I give it to him. What's this? Oh, it's Bailey's and Lua's wedding invitation. Really? For Hyde. Oh. The date is really soon. Could you pass it along to him since I'm not sure when he'll be here? Okay, sure. Thank you. A piping cup of Tejahe Rosella for you. Thanks. What do you think, Henry? Does it look any good? Uh-oh. It looks about right. It smells good, too. Try it. Yep, it's good. Glad I passed your impromptu test. So what's been going on? Did I miss anything? Something happened, didn't it? You can say that. I think the officer is coming too, by the way. Alright. As for me, I'm just glad my fury is over. Are you okay, though? I'm fine, as you can see. How are you managing, Henry? Did you get your checkup? I did. Rachel pestered me to get it done all week, so I had to do it. Good. There's no doubt I need to slow down. I can feel it in my bones. Time is a harsh mistress, as they say. Ain't that the truth? But I don't think you get to complain, though. Why not? You know my body isn't what it used to be anymore. Oh? I mean, compared to my prime. 50 years ago. I'm kidding. Truth is, my body doesn't hold up well when I'm transforming anymore. Oh, is that so? Yep. The soreness doesn't go away as quick as it used to. It's harder to get up in the morning after all that. Like today. I know the feeling all too well. Especially in this kind of weather. Oh? It's like my body knows if a storm's gonna get worse. No weather forecast can match the accuracy of my joints. Well, lucky for you, ginger is great for sore muscles. Yeah. Just 3 dudes. Hey, folks. The man of the hour. Hiya, Georgie. Rachel, what I'd miss. Some very important weather talk. Is that so? Sounds like I missed a ton then. How are you? How am I? If you're talking about my case, well, I don't even know where to begin. Hendry, you know nothing about what I'm about to say, right? Nope. What are we talking about? Rachel, you should have primed him before I got here. My bad. In my defense, I didn't know you were coming until Mr. Gala mentioned it. Excuses. I'll help explain it to Hendry. In short, there's been a string of car vandalisms nearby. Oh good, I don't have to explain it all. So he's trying to figure out if the tree being gone has anything to do with the case. And that's where we are now. Yup, that's about it. That's a lot to take in. Anything new happened since? Well, I tried something. I set a few candles where the tree was. I used my lighter and things happened. Mind backing up a bit? Feels like there's a lot of context missing here. Well, I'm warning ya. Everything I'm about to tell you is real. It'll sound a little crazy, but no, I haven't lost it yet. Got it? Loud and clear. I told Rachel about my lighter a while ago. How it might be connected to the fairy market we talked about before. Really? In what way? The lighter was my grandpop's. And there's a chance he bought it from there. Ah. Interesting. Yeah, what a coincidence, eh? Ugh. I love the way the music skipped. Anyways, my daughter likes this sort of mystery stuff, right? After talking to her about what's been going on, she believed my lighter was the key to making sense of all this. And gave me some pointers. So, I went back there last night. To the spot, you know. To where the tree used to be. I lit a few candles there and put the lighter right in the middle of it all. I'll be honest, it was spooky as heck. The air was still and I felt tension in my head. Wasn't sure if it was just me being creeped out or if there was something else going on. Whatever it was, I thought I should leave it alone. So I followed my gut and got the heck out of there. Then what happened? It blew up. What? What do you mean, what? The lighter, it just blew up. Well, what do you mean blew up?
Yeah, I think we definitely need more context here.
Well, I didn't see it because I was walking towards my car, you see. But I heard it. Pthaw! With a little whoosh, followed by a couple of clink-clinks. Pitha? What kind of a sound is that? You know, like something small and metallic blew up. Wouldn't bang work better? No, that's a shot. Wouldn't want to confuse y'all with that. But Pathaw is... What is that? You know, Pathaw. And then what happened? Right, okay. Then I immediately looked back to see it had fallen over, with its lid open. The flame, it was burning white. Wow. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I freaked the frick out. But, before I could do anything, two small figures emerged from the corner walking towards the lighter. Did they see you? Yeah, they did. They inspected my lighter while I was just standing there. Then they asked me straight up, "Is this lighter yours, guy?" I said, "Yeah." Then I fired a question back. "Are you the ones who have been messing with cars around here lately?" And they said yes. Well, sounds like case closed. So they weren't ghosts? Hell no, thank God for that. Then who are they? Let's just say they were close friends of the deceased. They're part of the fairy folk, but I didn't expect them at all. Didn't expect? Do you know them? Kinda. In fact, they own the gnome noms near my place. Oh, wow. Did they know it was your car then? Nope, because I only order takeout. And I usually walk there. What was the reason for all the vandalism then? It all started because of a broken promise. And we have to start way back for that. You remember why the tree was there in the first place, right? Yeah. The tragic hit and run. At the time, the court ruling practically let the driver off the hook outside the DUI charge. Well, it sparked a huge protest. Good. In response to it, the mayor at the time gave his word to the victim's family. He promised to keep the tree as a landmark for the community. And the vow was kept well after his tenure was over. But he died a few years ago. And we all know recently what happened to the tree. I see. So it was their attempt to keep the memory alive. Not just for their friend, but as remembrance of the injustice as well. And after all the urban renewals the city's gone through, it makes sense that the community that used to be there is gone by now. That's right. There used to be a lot of veteran housing and low-rise apartments in the area. Now it's filled with never-ending projects. You okay? Oh, yeah. Sorry. There's something about it bothers me a bit. Like what? Their unique disposition after they pass. It bothers me that their own memories are insufficient to ensure their existence. And by failing to remember, we, the outside party, will also gradually lose track of their existence. It just doesn't feel right to me. What the hell? It was a pen. I get what you mean. An odd erasure of existence. But apparently that's why they keep animals. The Gnome Nom's owner told me they have a large mastiff living in their place. Others even take care of multiple animals at a time. Interesting. I suppose that's why some folk prefer living near the wilderness. But animals don't live long either. Right. But the erasure starts happening if they're completely forgotten, right? Something like that, I guess. I'm not sure. Right. Okay. But doesn't that normally happen anyway? How do we pay respects or remember someone who died a long time ago? Like our ancestors, for example. It's our call, isn't it? Every April, Rachel and I would visit my wife's grave. We used to visit her grandparents' graves too, when my wife was still alive. If our extended family was visiting, they'd join us. We'd clean their gravestones, bring food, and have a feast while catching up. It's how Nekomimis honor the dead, and I'm sure other cultures have their own ways too. Right. I truly think continuing the tradition is something we do for ourselves, though. To remember the deceased and all the reasons they mattered to us. So, except for the weird erased memory part, sounds on par to me. It's the effort of the living to remember the dead anyway. You're right. Unless you believe in life after death, memories are for us, not for the dead. Exactly. It would be great if we could all remember and help each other. Because keeping track of any sort of history is a team effort. Since the best way to gain wisdom is to learn from the past, whether it's bad or good. Yeah. Speaking of the Gnome Noms owners, though, what happened to them after all that? Oh, right. Did you arrest them? Nope. Huh? Are you going to let them go? Not necessarily. But I got an idea on what I have to do. Right now, I'm just happy there's no ghosts involved. Still, it was truly something else. Yeah, what a night it must have been. It is what it is. What's up, big guy? Something on your mind? No, nothing. A shame about that lighter of yours, though. Oh yeah, it's probably busted, right? That's the thing. It works just fine, not even a scratch. Really? Well, that thing blew up, didn't it? Like, patha. Heck, we even debated the sound effects and everything. As I said, it still works fine. So I don't know what else to tell you. I see. You want to know what I think? No. It's haunted. No, it's not. The thing is definitely haunted. What are you talking about? The white flame is a bit unnatural, I agree. And I remember how you kept forgetting your lighter here. Hey now. A man is allowed to forget stuff as he gets older, no? As for the blowing up, it was probably a well-timed bad chemical reaction, or something. The thing is real old after all. If that's the case, you might want to stop carrying it around. At any rate, I believe you now, officer. There's no such thing as coincidence, indeed. I still think it's a ghost, though. Shut it, Hendry. Shush. In any case, mystery solved. For now, at least. Oh no, I think I have to go now. I didn't realize I missed multiple messages earlier because I was so engrossed in your story. Sorry to rush off. I'll see you all again next time. Sure, safe trip. Nice seeing you, Henry. Take care. Let me move over there. You know, all that talking made me thirsty. You want anything? I'm good. Then one espresso for me, please. Coffee, coffee, coffee. I gotta give him this. What is it? What is it? It's Miss Riona's number.
She asked me to give it to you. She said she can help you find someone if you need it. Or if you need any information from her.
I see. Well, I'm sure it'll come in handy. Thank you.
Here's your espresso, officer.
Thanks. Great as always.
So what's next, officer? What's your plan after this?
Other than talking to him, I guess I'll focus on the rumors. Word is going around that cars are being messed up there.
That's kind of expected, though, isn't it?
There's no point in adding to citizens' worries when the case is pretty much over. And I don't want bad press to paint over the area's history.
You're right. There's nothing like rumors. Without being stopped, they'll just spiral out of control.
I have a question for you, though. Which do you prefer, wild rumors or bad press?
That's a tough one. There's no limit to what wild rumors can become or how far they'll go. But the press can shape a story, report it, and many will believe it as truth. Both are worrying in their own ways.
Fair point. But what if we combine them? Rumor, truth, and press. If we somehow combine them, then I think I have a plan. A crazy one, but a plan nonetheless. Maybe y'all can also add to it.
Oh? Sure.
It'll take a while to explain, though.
Well, I'll be here all night.
I got time. Alright then. Brace yourselves, folks. It's gonna be a doozy.
Well, that was abrupt. Sunday, October 1st, 2023. Vegan food on the rise, gnome diet popular amongst young adults. Box office movie, high weapon hits, astonishing 2 billion worldwide. But Generation Z really wants an independent survey. Should we just go ahead and do the next day? I've only been recording for half an hour, so let's just go ahead and do this day. Actually, let me take a look at this. We got all of Georgie's favorite things: funny cop movies, non-dairy cakes, dislikes ghosts, what I'm doing with my life, trying to be a good father to 3 great kids in this ever-changing world and stay a keeper for his lovely missus. Aww. Full Metal Conflict, video games in general, grandma, those are her favorite things. What I'm doing with my life, moved to Seattle to achieve my dream of advancing technology as far as we can, trying to find the place and person where I belong while doing something I love. Favorite things: food, anything warm and made with ginger, music, Metal Maiden, books, Full Metal Jarhead, what I'm doing with my life, trying to heal myself by helping other people heal. Oh, so we still got Riona, Lucas, and Rachel. I'm so shocked that we didn't... Oh wait, and we have... No! We also have stories. Today's delivery cutoff time, 1300. No night shift. We had a break in the office and just played board games for hours. It was fun. Look what Myrtleish did, sneakily taking my super serious gaming face while playing Super Brawl Pals 2. That is so cute. Alright. Rachel. Miss Rachel? Oops. Sorry. I'm just really excited. I've done it, Rachel. Congratulations. Done what? The music I'm making with AJ. I told you about it last time, remember? Oh yeah, you did. I brought it with me. Check it out, will you?
Really? Okay. Are you sure we can play it? What about NDAs and stuff?
Come on, you silly. We're the only ones here anyway. It'll be fine. I mean, the direction has already changed a lot, so...
Oh?
Never mind that. Let's just play it quick.
Serve Rachel's sweetheart latte machine's inspiration.
What do you think? I was inspired by the drink you gave me. Sweetheart latte, wasn't it?
That's right. You composed the melodies?
With Arami, yeah. So, like, I know with a name like Sweetheart Latte, you'd expect something a little more fun sounding, right? But hearing how you made the drink reminded me of something. Like a new love's beginning or thinking about your crush. The sourness of anxiety and the sweetness of a promise. There are a lot of steps to keep the delicate balance going until you get to the point where you decide to confess.
I think I see where you're going with this.
Yeah, just like the drink, right? It needs a perfect balance of ingredients and temperature to mix properly, doesn't it?
Or it would curdle, yeah. It's a really interesting take on the name. There's just one thing I'm wondering about.
What is it?
If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect you to hear your voice? Wait, hold on. If this is supposed to be your new single, wouldn't everyone expect to hear your voice?
I know, but I'm planning something. You'll see. How are you, by the way, Rachel?
Just fine. Business as usual.
Wait, I almost forgot. Did Dad come here last night?
Henry? Yes, he did. He was meeting up with Mr. Gala, actually.
Okay, that's good to know.
Why do you ask?
He didn't reply to my text last night, so I wondered what he was doing.
Ah, I see. Do you two not see each other often?
What do you mean? I just saw him this morning. We still live under the same roof, after all.
Oh, what a surprise. I thought you'd been raring to move out by the time you turned 21.
Well, you're not wrong in thinking that. But Dad's getting older, you know. He's becoming forgetful too, so I'm a little bit worried.
Understandable.
Besides, we don't really have anyone else, you know? None of our extended family even lives in the States. So as much as he's been a nag my whole life, I feel like I should watch over him for now.
Right. Hello, welcome. Good evening to you, Miss Riona.
Hey, Riona. Fancy meeting you here. Hello?
How are you?
Sorry, just a second.
Alright.
Huh. Is she alright?
I'm not sure.
Oh well, I'll just get a drink first.
Right, what would you like?
I'll have a cup of milk, please.
Well, that's easy. Milk. Here you go. A cup of warm milk.
Thank you.
What's up?
Oh, nothing. Just remembered something. And it's nothing special, so don't worry about it.
Miss, are you alright?
No. I think I'm sad.
Oh, no! What's wrong?
That's right, Riona. What's wrong?
Oh. I did not expect anyone to cry in this game.
I've been doing a lot of thinking. About what? About my situation. Have you ever felt like something you've been doing your whole life might be a mistake? What makes you think that, miss? My apologies. I did not mean to be so dramatic. Would you two mind listening to my scattered thoughts?
Of course, let it all out. Miss Rachel's right. Feel free.
After listening to the experiences you and Mr. Lucas had, along with my conversations with Rachel and the regulars of this coffee shop, I have gradually realized over the past week that I'm severely lacking in awareness about many things.
Huh?
And what makes it more troubling is, it is likely that my ignorance was on purpose.
Ignorance? On purpose? What do you mean?
Oh my god. Her little nose twitching. Miss Rachel, the position you hold today is a result of your efforts and tenacity. You honed your talent, but you did not shirk from taking risks in order to succeed. Your knowledge of the industry has enabled you to successfully navigate it. And I greatly respect your ability to do so. Mr. Lucas also, although I do not fully understand his content. He is successful enough that people earn a living through his work. I am aware that must require a great deal of courage and flexibility. To put it simply, I feel ashamed of myself, because I may have become too comfortable with the status quo, to the point that I no longer strive to improve my situation.
Are you really, though? I mean, you've been trying your best, right?
Been trying, yes. But haven't been trying my best. That's debatable. And about my intentional ignorance, I'm simply afraid.
Afraid?
I understand I have only a small chance of being selected for a role in a play. I really do. I understand it's due to my lack of network and the industry's expectations, along with my lack of higher education, and for the simple fact of what I am. I'm truly fine with all that. I really am. Because all of it is a pain I am already familiar with.
I think we need something a little... There we go.
And perhaps somewhere in the deepest depths of my heart, I'm having to face unfamiliar rejections again. Having to get used to new pain all over again. Just might be... might be difficult.
Miss...
I apologize for all this ruckus. I didn't mean to.
Miss Riona, would you please allow me to make you a drink? It's on the house.
But...
Rachel insists, right? Right. What was the pie you ate the other day?
The blueberry hibiscus mint pie?
Did you like it?
I did. Quite a lot, actually.
Then I'll make something special just for you.
Could you tell me its flavor profile? Give me a moment. The blueberry was very sweet and fresh. The crust was buttery. The flavor was enhanced by the tartness of hibiscus and the herbal coolness of mint. It is a very sweet blueberry pie with hibiscus and mint.
So, hibiscus, honey, and mint. Blueberry hibiscus pie. That is so cool. What the fuck? These drinks are so cool. 1 pie in a cup coming up. Wow, Rachel, that's so extra.
It kind of is, isn't it? But it's so pretty. Thank you.
It really is. Well done, Rachel.
But are you really serving a warm pie filling to your customer?
It's not a pie filling. I simply make fruit cordials with honey. And I just happen to have the blueberry one on hand. Sure. It's not a pie filling, trust me.
It's not. It's nice. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
What's on your mind? Right now, I'm rethinking my true motivation for doing all of this. The driving force behind everything I've done up to this point.
Well, what was it?
Huh?
Your driving force before you started questioning it.
I wish to break free from the shackles of prejudice, whether it's society's or my own. Not only for myself, but also for my kind.
I see. So it doesn't have to be opera, right?
Pardon?
Reaching that goal can be done a lot of ways, like politics. Huh. You're not wrong, but... That was just an example, jeez. But I admit, being an entertainer is probably the fastest way to win people over. But that's not what you want to do, is it?
My heart trembles for the opera. That is why I wish to pursue it, as long as I'm able. However, I believe it is also time for me to consider expanding my horizons.
Oh?
I simply do not wish to be trapped in my own fear forever. Although I do regret that my one-track-minded efforts may have been in vain.
I don't think everything you've done so far is in vain, though. I always believe in sincere efforts. But never mind that. What are you going to do now?
I'm not sure. I already rejected Mr. Lucas's offer.
Lucas? He's an influencer who's been coming here recently.
Why does that name ring a bell?
Oh, wait. You know him?
Not closely, but I think we follow each other on Tomachill.
If it's even the same Lucas, I mean. What was the offer for?
I was offered a spot on his new show. While he's still unsure of the format, his aim is to elevate underrated talents, to showcase and interview them in order to bring their work to the forefront.
I see. So what if you rejected his offer? Call him.
Huh?
Or text him. Tell him you changed your mind. What's the worst that could happen? People are allowed to change their minds. If he rejects you, well, that's his loss, isn't it?
I'm not sure it'd be his loss necessarily.
Shh, 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 shh. Just do it. Text him. Yeah.
Okay.
I had soda splash up on my nose.
He responded.
What did he say?
He told me to stay here because he's coming here soon.
Huh. Does he live nearby or something?
No, not really. But it seems he had some things to do around here.
I see. What a great coincidence. That means you can clear things up in person.
You're right. Thank you for giving me the courage, Miss Rachel.
Just call me Rachel, will you?
All right. Although I regret my one-track mindset, I cannot say it has been entirely detrimental to my life, as it is a habit formed during my time living in the commune.
Commune?
We banshees used to congregate together in order to protect ourselves from the outside world. Each of us tended to have a specific role in the commune, and we all would work together as one. Like gears in a machine.
Interesting. I didn't know that. But you left the commune, right?
Yes.
Was it difficult?
No, because we're not a cult.
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way.
It's okay. The commune is simply a defense mechanism from the distant past.
So the reason we do not see a lot of banshees around, is it because many still choose to remain in the commune?
Right. The world still isn't kind to us. However, we are aware that eventually we must reopen ourselves to the outside world. It was for that reason I learned to drive.
You seem to be fond of driving.
I am. It's like having a mobile fortress, which is why I find driving calming.
Even in traffic?
Well,
a mobile fortress, huh? Never thought of cars that way, but that's interesting. So when you said everyone has a specific role, what do you mean by that? Sorry, I'm just curious. You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
Well, we don't have a Banshee culture center anywhere.
Time to start one then.
Perhaps it's best if I use a specific example. Such as my mother's role.
Oh?
Her role is to trade. In the event that we need to increase our supply, or sell our products, or are simply in need of some negotiating, it is my mother who will do the job. She must travel to the nearest city or town in order to exchange goods. And she's our representative from other communities when other communities need to discuss things with us.
Right.
Everyone's work has equal weight. One is in charge of food and drink. Another is in charge of all our laundry. Everyone has a responsibility to set up schedules and organize the collection of goods.
So, does each role only have one bearer at a time?
No. Sometimes there are two or more, depending on the power needed. It's all about balance.
I see. Interesting. Does your mom still fulfill her role to this day?
Yes. Although, there are times when I wish she would retire.
Why?
She is doing a good job with it. But the role truly changed her.
Oh.
She had to endure years of animosity. She had to negotiate everyone's way out of trouble, or to simply defend the commune.
That is such a heavy burden.
It is, but she refuses to accept any help offered to her.
Why? Because it became her identity, I think.
Oh, you're here?
Yeah, hi lady. I was starting to wonder when you were going to say something. I'd introduce myself, but I want to hear Riona's story. Fine by me.
It is as Mr. Lucas said.
I thought we were already past all that formal stuff, am I wrong? Well, you still call her lady. But she is. Shh, the lady is speaking. Whoops, okay, sorry.
It is, as, Lucas said, our discussion the other day led to the same conclusion for me as well. My mother's protective instincts turned into an angry sense of pride.
Oh.
So while she performs her role really well, her anger often gets the best of her. Things are way calmer for our commune now, so I am thankful for that. But unfortunately, the damage has already been done.
Right. That's when I understood why she was angry, too. If your mom has dealt with haters all her life, and you were pretty much in the front seat of all that, oof. Tough. I guess I can relate in some ways. The Nekomimi culture is also quite strict, although nowhere as rigid as yours. We're heavily stereotyped as being very
Mid. Mid? Like, mediocre in all ways aside from being pretty and cute. Although, don't get me wrong, I am cute. And it makes me wonder, how much of our survival instincts turned into bad stereotypes. Things have changed so much for everyone. Which means we should have moved on from terrible prejudices decades ago, right? So why are so many still stuck with outdated and bad perceptions? Actually, that's exactly why. Life is complicated and change is hard. Learning and unlearning stuff takes time and mental energy, right? And there are billions of living beings in this world. That's why many folks choose to reduce their worlds to the size they can handle. All based on their priorities, of course. I mean, it's no different from how everyone chooses content to consume. Yeah, and sadly, different culture is probably one of the last things on most beings' minds. Unless you already have a vested interest in it, then it's a different story. That makes sense. We all need to survive, I understand that. However, I feel some things just shouldn't be excused. Things we do, the principles we hold. All of it has an impact on others, in one way or another. Right. Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, did Pops contact you, lady? About the tree? Oh, he did, but... What tree? It's a long story. Sure, keep your smelly secrets. No, this is perfect. You should listen too. The more exposure this gets, the better. Oh, so you're going to tell me? From the very beginning. But before I forget, lady, did you have something to say to me? Since you texted me and all? Oh yeah. Go on, Riona. Say it. Oh. So, about your show. Yeah? You're in, right? Are you still unsure about the format? Well, I'm still trying to put it all in order on paper, so... Kind of. Like, I know I want to do a podcast, a deep dive, and a showcase. But I'm still trying to figure out a great way to fit them all in nicely. Once I'm done, I'll let you know for sure. What are you planning to show anyway? How do you think it'll help the guests? Oh, curious, aren't we? Basically, I want to cover stuff that's interesting and underrated from around the city. And beyond if it takes off. But let's not get ahead of ourselves, shall we? Nah, scratch that. I know it'll take off. That's some confidence you have there. Even though you're not even sure what the format will be? I might not know the exact format yet. But all the elements needed to make a good show are locked and loaded already. Really? What are they? Well, there's already so much content out there, right? And you can't deny that today's audience gets bored easily, too. If something doesn't appeal to them immediately, they'll just click away. So, how to keep them engaged and stick with us, you ask? Well, from my experience, you need roughly 5 things down pat to keep a show going. The first one being the format itself. Which, ironically, is the only thing I don't have. Yet. Anyway, a proper format has good consistency. Could be the way the show is cut, or how the information flows. It's to build familiarity with the audience, and it makes things easier for the creator, too. That makes sense. The next thing you need is topics. Sure, you can have a main theme for your show, like singing, or cooking, or anything really. Having a theme is essential, but getting topics flowing is essentialer. Because even singing will need more than a song, right? Same with cooking. You need to show many techniques, recipes, all that jazz. That's true. Right? Since the goal of the show is to shine a spotlight on all things underrated, I figure it should start small and nearby, but still have the potential to grow. And what's better for that than exploring the city and its inhabitants in depth? Especially since I'm fairly new here and all. Oh. You get what I'm saying? I can see there are many interesting topics to discuss.
Yeah, like locations, events, history.
Yes, and many interesting individuals to meet.
Definitely. Projects, side projects, plenty of things to cover.
Makes sense. What's next?
Know your audience. Honestly, in this internet era, you don't need to appeal to everyone. If you do it right, you can target just one type of audience and still get a lot of eyes. Fortunately, I have my base audience already. But since the show will be in a completely new format, a lot of them will reject it.
Because people do not like change.
That's right. But honestly, that's fine. I'm trying to attract an audience that's more open-minded. I can help elevate the stuff we're going to spotlight. Like, say, if we cover musicians, they'll go to their sites or live shows. Some cool neighborhood project, they'll be eager to check it out. A cool coffee shop, they'll be interested in visiting. Wink wink. Oh. Anyway, y'all know what I mean. The next thing is audio quality, great visuals, and edits. You know the drill.
Of course.
And the last thing you need for a good show is... me. Hey, what's with the awkward silence? I mean personality and smarts. To find info, you need to be resourceful, and to relay information, you need a good personality, right? Well, I'm your guy. Why? What's so funny? Am I not the perfect guy? Resourceful, huh? Really? Oh, so that is what you're questioning, huh? I'm just saying. Because didn't you say you're new to the city? So... Oh, I see. I see how it is. But you've really thought this through. I'm kind of impressed. Thank you. Probably won't be anywhere near as big as your talk show, though. I'll tell you that. Huh? Rumor has it that your manager is trying to get your old girl band back together. And I heard there'll be a talk show or something for it. Oh? Really? How did you hear that? Tisk tisk. I have my ways. I didn't get the info from shady sources, I promise. Well, okay, I'll give you that, resourceful guy. But your information is outdated already. Oh? Because I won't be in the show. Oh? Why? Well, I actually like the idea of a comeback. But if it were to happen, I would want new branding, you know? Like a new us to show we've grown. Ah, I get that, 100%.
That's too bad.
Why?
I think you have a talent for getting people to talk. You are able to read the room with sensitivity. Therefore, I would definitely be interested in watching your talk show program.
You think so? Aw, I'm flattered. You're right about that, though. I'm pretty good. But I'd rather express myself through my music, my songs, and my performances. You know?
Yes, I understand that very well.
Then do you want to be our first guest?
Me? Why?
I thought you wanted to highlight independent artists. Well, are you making a new kind of music lately, Miss Rachel? So you actually have a side project. Ah, well, yeah, but I was kidding about inviting you earlier, but hey, maybe you could work it out after all. Help out a new channel, will you? You wish. I'm a very busy Nekomimi. But maybe. Woohoo! Woohoo! That's lame. What is it, Rachel? I thought your plan was to have Miss Riona as your first guest.
Oh.
Well, about that. I'm definitely jumping the gun here, but I was kinda hoping you'd be my co-host instead.
What? Me?
I was going to ask you later, but Rachel over here cornered me something fierce. Oops. Sorry.
Why me?
I like the way you explain difficult subjects, and I really enjoy talking to you.
You have plenty of knowledge and experience from being on the road a lot. And all of your stories are so damn interesting. Plus, someone needs to offset my chaotic personality. Like contrasting hosts, huh? Yeah, what's more, she's not nervous talking in front of a camera at all. Well, she is a performer. I know. I'm just saying she's a natural on camera. So yeah, that's what I was going to ask later if you want to be my co-host. Only if you're interested, of course. I might need a moment to consider. Of course, take your time. However, if you are open to receiving input, may I throw in an idea for the format of the show? For real? Of course you may. And I'm staying until you all tell me everything I missed. Okay. Yeah, the night's still young anyway. That was it. These endings are so abrupt. Monday, October 2nd, 2023. Gobley Labs shut down. Researcher to finally stop experiments after 1,304 incidents. Users of Tomodachi's new stories features it needs a longer duration. The piece of halfling advice that's seared into my memory. Uh-oh. Well, I have no idea what this is all about, but that is where we're going to leave off this episode. So we got through 2 more days, so we should be on day 14. Yeah, day 14. So we have 2 more days left. How will I do this? Because I really want the secret ending. And if you guys remember that cat that's been appearing every now and again, that cat is connected to the secret ending, and you find out who the owner is. So I don't know if that owner is going to be in the 3rd game, because there's a 3rd game that's coming out this year. I think it's like Coffee Talk Tokyo or something. So I'm very curious what the secret ending is. So I think I might play this game off camera to get the other 2 endings, and then the next video we'll just finish the game. And I'll make sure that, I don't know, hopefully with this save it'll show the secret ending. I'm not sure. I'll have to look more into it, but I'm pretty sure how this game works is that you have to get all the endings in order to get the secret ending. Unlike the first game where you jumped to different days and I think did different drinks for customers or something like that. And that's how you got the secret ending for that game. So it works a little bit differently in this, but I will work on it. And then hopefully the next episode will be the last. So that's pretty exciting. And I'm kind of excited for a new Coffee Talk game to come out in Tokyo. Awesome. So that'll be it. So thank you so much for watching. This was Late Night Gaming. If you liked this video and you want to see more, you can click that subscribe button. And while you're down there, you can also leave a like and a comment. Also, in the description below, I will leave a link to my Coffee Talk and my Cozy Games playlists. So go check those out and have a lot of fun with them. But I hope you have a good night, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.